Hey, and welcome back for another episode of Blindfold Chess. This is episode 17, and as the name suggests, I'm using blindfold mode, so I can't see the pieces, I can't interact with the pieces on the board. I'm also playing with Zen mode, so I can't see the move history or any move notation, and I have to keep track of the game in my mind. And it's all being done in an attempt to improve my visualization and thusly, hopefully, improve my overall chess. It's the whole reason for this whole thing. Hoping it specifically helps with my beginner type blunders. I lose track of pieces. Even though I know of doing blunder checklists and all this, I constantly forget about pieces. And it's a visualization thing, I think. So I'm trying to improve that. I'm doing other exercises on the side, but the blindfold chess is a nice supplement to playing games. I'm not really playing normal games much these days. And yeah, let's hope this blindfold chess helps. This next game, however, not so good. This next one was a very tough one. Obviously, my brain was not firing on all cylinders this day. It was crazy. I played a Jobava London. There was a moment where I had a strong initiative and advantage, and my opponent started finding some of the best moves, and then for some reason, my brain started lapsing, and I started forgetting about all sorts of stuff. I was forgetting about where my pawns were, forgetting about where my pieces were, forgetting where his pieces were, and it started going downhill very quickly. I got very cruel to myself. I've edited most of it out, and the video ends pretty abruptly for this reason, so... Yeah, it wasn't the greatest showcase of my blindfold skills, but I'm not just going to post my wins, so let's jump in. Okay, we have a game, and we are the white pieces. I'm currently rated 1329 in rapid. Let's go. D4. Confirm. As you can see, I'm playing with voice input. I have to make sure. I've had some technical difficulties with OBS. The clocks in my last couple videos were frozen from the previous game. Yeah, they're working here. So, okay. Super annoying. D4, D5. Let's try to play a Jobava London. Knight C3. No. Knight C3. Voice input is a little clunky. Confirm. We finally got rid of the provisional rating on the new account that's blindfold only. It's settled at 1329. It's very unfortunate. It should have been a much higher. So we're going to try to climb out. But now, because I'm not provisional, I can set my rating range, which is pretty cool. So now I'm set to 0 to plus 500. So who knows who... I'm facing someone at least 1329. Playing with Zen mode, of course, and can't see the move history. Okay. Bishop F5. I hope I get to do the pawn storm. We're going to play Bishop F4. Confirm. Is he going to close up the pawn chain behind his bishop with E6? So, without the knight on F6, I've tried to go for this immediate F3 first and then this E4 push. But let's keep it traditional. I'm going to play... Yeah, let's do it. F3. Confirm. If he plays knight F6 now... Oh, interesting. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Well, let's just continue with the plan. G4. Confirm. So my opponent's pawn structure is like this. I have to watch out for this. But I have a rook here, so let's threaten to trap the bishop with... Yeah, we just played G4. We'll play H4. H4. Confirm. As per usual, my opponent's blitzing out moves. Okay. So we'll play E3. Confirm. My king might get stuck in the middle this game because of this pin. He might take on c3, and then I can't castle queenside, which is fine. We'll play a game where the king is kind of tucked away on f2 or something. Manually. Okay, now we'll play bishop d3. Confirm. Yeah, it's really weird, OBS. You know, if I don't check it, I don't have a dual screen set up. Oh, my opponent took. Queen takes d3. Now we don't have to worry about... We can castle queenside. Confirm. So the knight's going there. He's probably going to push a c5 or something. Let's stop and think for a sec. So we have a knight here, bishop here, and a knight here. I have a bishop here, a knight here, and a knight here. And the whole goal is to castle queenside. And then develop the knight. But since... Let's develop the knight. Well, let's see. If I castle queenside, c5... Let's develop the knight. Knight G, E2, right? Knight G, E2. Confirm. We'll castle queenside. And then I'm going to push this. I think. I've been not really like it's desirable. So my opponent has a pawn structure like this. And maybe he's thinking about coming in here. I have a pawn structure like this. It's desirable to have this knight here before pushing this. But now with the knight there, I kind of like the idea of so what if I What if I push and the knight goes here, and then I push the bishop there and he goes here to attack the bishop? I could go here and attack the knight with check. He takes the bishop, I take the knight with check. We're going to push G5, I think. G5. The rooks are connected. Confirm. I love that he took. That's even better. H takes G5. That's even better. Confirm. That's what we like to see. So he has to trade rooks now. Rook takes H1. Confirm. Now his knight is being attacked. So he either goes here or here. And then the rook's coming to H8. Yeah. Rook H8. Confirm. So the bishop blocked. That's interesting. Okay, so my opponent had a pawn structure like this. Oh. I pushed G4, takes. There. So now my queen can get into the action. I have to remember that yeah, my queen comes here, and now I can threaten. We're going queen H5. Queen H5. No. Sorry, my queen is here. Yeah, queen H7. Queen H7. My bad. Confirm. I'm going to take this pawn. The bishop's pinned. The bishop's pinned. He wants to castle. Okay, so this is... Oh, sorry. He doesn't have an H-pawn anymore. This is my opponent's pawn structure. I have a queen here and a rook here. He has a knight here, bishop here, a queen here. He's protecting it pretty good. But if he castles, he's going to have a rook there, and after I take this pawn... I could just go here and threat. Oh, yeah. Let's, we're gonna take. Queen takes G7. Confirm. Then if he castles, yeah. So now there is a rook here. And a queen here. I'm going to play queen h6, and I'm threatening bishop f5. Oh, I can't play h6. The bishop's staring at it. So if I, right now, if I take, he takes, maybe I should just go to h7. Queen h7. Confirm. Okay, where's the knight going, though? I have a knight here and a knight here. My king is here. I have to really think about this. Okay, so my opponent's pawn structure looks like this. I think. I have a bishop here. Why can't we just move the other rook? No, we traded a set of rooks. He probably wants to bring his queen here and threaten mate. So why don't we just pivot this knight here? We could. Or we could just simply play this. Let's play a3. a3. No. Maybe he wants to sack? Yeah, that's giving him a hook. Maybe that's a bad idea. I like bringing another piece into the fold, though. Let's play knight d4. Knight d4. No. No. Knight d4. No. Why can't I? Oh. Because I have a fucking pawn on d4. So that isn't gonna happen. Huh. Well, I'm kind of stumped. You know, I could always just play this to protect this. That's always an option. So let's pivot our bishop here. If this, then I can simply... He's got a knight here. I have to watch out for this. Okay, my opponent has a knight here and a bishop here. So let's pivot the bishop back, threatening this. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to go bishop g3. Bishop g3. Confirm. Also gives our knight a square. This knight can come here to defend this square. So there's a rook and a queen here. I don't understand. I thought I had a pawn here. I thought I had a pawn here for sure. But I pushed f3, didn't I? So I just hung this important pawn like an idiot. Okay, so my opponent has a knight here now. This is my pawn, a lone pawn. I pushed f3. What's he attacking? I have knights here. I'm going to play bishop h4. My queen and rook protect it. His only move will be to block. Then I can trade queens and trade rooks. There's got to be something better here. What if I take the bishop first with the rook? But then queen takes and I don't have anything. We gotta go for it, I think. I'm running out of time, so we're gonna start using controls. Using the mouse. And his only move is to block. I don't understand. Did my opponent not just hang their queen? What am I missing? I don't understand. I thought for sure this was a skewer. So what's in the fucking way? My pawn? Yeah. I lose track of the stupidest things. If he takes now, I'm going to take here. No, or I'll push. I think I'll push. Attacking the bishop. Threatening to make a queen. Yeah, can't I just push? How's he stopping this queen? Wait a minute. Bishop takes. I can't take. There's a knight here. No, wait. Knight's here. Oh my goodness. I am losing track of stuff. I'm so confused. Okay, so the queen came here. Oh shit, that's a good move. I didn't see that. So I just lost a piece on a4 for nothing. Because now my king is in check. My king is in check. When it moves, the bishop's going to take. That sucks. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Now the bishop or the queen will take. If the queen takes, then I can take this. So yeah, the bishop's gonna take. So I have my knights here, a lone pawn here. I have a pawn here. And a pawn here that he's about to take. I've really fucked this one up. Yeah. Okay, so the king is here protecting this pawn. We have a queen here, bishop here. No, we have a knight here. Knight here, queen here, bishop here. I have no more pieces except for my knights, so I'm kind of fucked. Because I'm an idiot. Clearly. So let's just start trying to create some fucking problems, I guess. My queen's here. Yeah, and once again, my opponents have way more time than me. People just play blitz. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I really botched this game. I'm a fucking loser. What can I say? No one can be as stupid as me. No one. Yeah, and now I lose this pawn. Well, doesn't this knight protect it? I don't know. Oh. It's checkmate, right? Because this, I just took away the defender. Yeah, resign. All right. I'm going to get out of here.